I was on my couch like fist pumping, like jumping up and down. I mean, I was just watching like everyone else was. And I had a lot of people text me being like, you know, how is Foxy? Because you only play 7 teams and a lot of fans don't get to watch or other players get to watch us. And then there's also the group of people that are like, it's a no-brainer that he won. I'm in the no-brainer group for sure.
See him win that Norris Trophy, you know, after the year he had was, you know, so deserving. And yeah, I just couldn't have been happier for him. A guy that works so hard and, you know, is so dedicated to hockey and to the team and wants to win so bad.
I think a lot of us wowed on the bench. I think a lot of us have wowed prior to last year in practice. I wouldn't say we all saw it coming. I think we knew what he's capable of, and the season just kind of progressed, and he just kind of kept going and kept going and kept going.
To be able to beat out some of the pretty amazing defensemen, you know, one of the guys who I had the opportunity to play with in Tampa, I know he's unbelievable. So for the people to be watching every night to recognize it's Foxy having a better year than him, it's pretty special, and probably something he doesn't realize right now, you know, what an accomplishment it is, but I'm sure as time goes on, it will sink in.
His hockey IQ is second to none. I mean, you see him walking down the hallway and you say, you know, this guy won the Norris. Like, I mean, he's not a big stature guy like a Hedman and those type of guys. So, but his hockey IQ is second to none. He plays a great game of hockey. He's an all-around defenseman. You know, he's probably better defensively than a lot of people think he is. It's not just on the offensive side. So, he's an exciting player to watch.
He makes hard plays look easy, you know, to me. You know, very poised with the puck. You know, you see him out there today, and it's, you know, sometimes he is like he almost looks lazy with it, but he's not. Like he's very calm. You know what I mean? Very calm and very confident in everything he does.
To me, what makes him so special is, yeah, he has all the offensive accolades, but he plays against top players. He breaks the puck out of his zone. He makes just as many talented plays that don't show up on the highlight reels in the D zone, making a breakout pass, avoiding a hit, all the little intricacies of his game that he has.
It's pretty insane, I think, when you look at what he did in his second year, his, you know, it's just confidence and his poise and his maturity for such a young kid. It's pretty incredible.
I think the true indication was where our team would have been last year without him, and I think, you know, he played 25 minutes a game. He never looked tired. His defense is just as good as his offense, which is hard to do with how skilled he is and how smart he is.
He lets the play come to him, and once it does, you're not making a play through him. He knocks everything down. He gets in the way. He's just so smart positionally. There's no wasted energy. I mean, it's high praise, but I mean, he did just win the Norris Trophy. It reminds me a little bit of Nick Lidstrom. Adam Fox could play in tennis shoes. That's what people used to say about Nick Lidstrom. He just manipulates the play so well from the back end. Yeah, I mean, just to watch his progression, it was really cool to see.